Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much. And if you're new here, my name is Francia. It's been a long time since I last posted a video and an even longer time since I have shown my face on here. What's up you guys? Happy New Year. I know it's almost the end of January, don't come for me, but Happy New Year. It's a whole new year. Happy New Year 2024. How you guys been doing? It's been a minute. I just wanted to come on here and say thank you guys so much for rocking with me. I've been doing a lot of voiceovers lately, and I know that, you know, that's not what we started out doing, but thank you guys for sticking with me through the changes. Now, with that being said, let's get into today's video. So I saw this thing going around. Well, I saw this video where this guy was talking about how he could understand why his kids, like his child, would just walk right past him and go straight to mom. Take a look and I'll come back.
TikTok, I just came back here because I need to be real with y'all. I just got irritated for my wife. That's right, you heard me right. I said I just got irritated for my wife. Do you know how many times my son comes in our room and screams, "Mommy, mommy"? Both of us are sitting right there. I'm not on my phone or nothing. Danielle could literally be on the phone. She could be working, doing her job, talking to her mother, writing a signal in the sky, and the boy still coming there and scream, "Mommy, mommy. Can I get a snack? Can I get your phone? Look at my finger. My stomach hurt." I'm sitting right here. Daddy is doing nothing. I kid you not, after the fourth time, I screamed out, "Leave alone!" I wish you would call my name that many times, because at this point, you harassing my wife, and I gotta take that personal. Then I hop online and see all these mothers crying, talking about it's hard being a mommy. It is. These crumb snatchers are on y'all neck like white on rice. I just want every mother to understand that it's not us. It's not us at all. It's them. We gotta stay united. Fathers, if you see the kids bothering mommy too much, tell them leave alone. File an in-house restraining order for a week. Let them fend for themselves for a week. This is a PSA to all the kids that follow me. Leave mommy alone. She don't even like you like that.
So here's my opinion on this here situation. If you're a default parent, right? If you're a default parent, I understand why your kid or your kids would, you know, be more comfortable going to you, because that's how it's been. That's how it's been for the longest of time. You know, when the mom stays, or whatever parent stays home, usually it's the mom stays home with the kids, and then the dad goes out there, whatever. So the kid is so used to going to mom for everything. So they are more likely to gravitate towards mom even if dad is home, because that's not their norm. They're not used to seeing dad. They're not used to asking dad for help. So it's understandable. But my question is, can we change that? Can we make it better for mom? Can we alleviate mom a little bit so that she doesn't have to be the go-to for everything? It's the everything for me. I feel like there are always some things that the kids are gonna go to mom for regardless. It's a given. Like if you need food, if we need clothes, we need shoes, usually mom takes care of those things. That's fine, because that's a mom thing. But certain things, like if you need a snack, you should be able to go to dad. If you need a snack, you should be able to go to either mom or dad. Both of us should be providing you with snacks. I feel like there are some things that can be done to like help alleviate moms a little bit. It's not the kid's fault. It's a little bit mom's fault, but it's a heck of a lot of dad's fault, because I feel like we carry them humans, right? We bring them humans out. They come out of our situations and now they're out. When they were in there, you couldn't do a whole lot but like talking to them and rub bellies, right? But once they're out, I feel like dudes need to do a better job. A lot of y'all, I'm not saying it's all of y'all, some of y'all are very involved in your kids' lives, and they go to you for certain things because that's the scenario that you've created. That is the pace that you have set. But a lot of y'all don't get involved in your kids' lives and your kids' day to day. You do the providing. There are some things that you do, but they're not used to going to you for certain things. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like we can do something about that. If I'm done feeding, you can burp. You get what I'm saying? Or if I make the food, if they're like at the eating situation where they're eating solids, I can prep the food. You can feed it when you come home. Or if you're like out there working and I'm staying at home, meaning I'm the default parent, when you come home, sometimes you can do some feeding, give some showers. It doesn't have to be mom all the time. And therefore, whenever they have a problem, they run to mom. Sometimes moms also, I think we're such mama bears once we've given birth. I am very guilty. We have to learn to step back a little bit and allow dad to come in and do what he do, and let him help how he can help. We don't have to micromanage everything to where we feel like we're the only ones that can do it right. And unless we do it, it's not gonna get done right. Or once baby starts crying, we feel like we need to come in and not allow dad to try and like soothe the baby or to try and calm the baby down. At least allow him to try. But as soon as we hear a little we just run. We need to work together to create a different scenario, because this has gone on for too long. I am getting tired, okay, of dads being able to just go sit on the throne for hours on end and no one is going to bother them. No one is going to go to them. I literally am like, he'll be on the throne. I'm like, go find him. I'm not moving from where I'm sitting. You need to go find him, depending on what they need. If they need something that is mom, then I'll go get it. But if they need something that could be dad, I'm a sit pretty and I'm like, go get him. And I've done that over and over. I'm like, go ask him, mommy, I need a snack. Go ask your dad. He's got it. He can give you a snack. It's not rocket science. It's nothing that needs to be made on a stove. Go find him. It's in the house. So we have to learn to create that situation, because homeboys just be on the throne and no one's bothering him. And let me go in there and do number one. Let me go do number one and see how many times there's a knock on my door. Like how many times there's a knock on my door. I am over it. I am tired. We need to change that. I want to be able to pee in peace. There are some things that are moms and there are some things that are dad. Like everything shouldn't be mom. And he's saying that at this point you're harassing my wife. Sir, this is the environment that we've created for so long. We as women have participated a little bit, but dudes have participated a lot because they love just going to their corner and not have to do anything. And women, we just like to micromanage and just believe that we're the only ones that can get it done and get it done right, so then we don't allow the dude to do what they need to do. There are some things I cannot do. I have found out that I am not at all a good teacher. This is sad to say. My children were taught by their dad to like all the scholarly stuff that they know, and even like all the scholarly stuff that they know, dad taught them. And what did it for me, I always knew that I wasn't good at this very much, but what did it for me the other day was that I spent so many years, I want to say years, because we've been doing this for years, at least 2 years, okay, with both of them. Every time I teach them, I'm like, this is what you look for to figure out which one goes in which part is the front and which part is the back. And every time they're like, mommy, is this right? And then I play the game. If it's not right, I'll be like, no, it's not. And then they'll figure it out. I don't technically do it for them, but they have this habit of coming to me, even though I have taught them and they know, but they have this habit of coming to me, asking me if it's right. And I didn't realize that I was just feeding this little bad habit that they have. I didn't think it was a bad habit, right? But it wasn't helping me and it wasn't helping them. And then my husband stepped in. And they stopped asking me this question, especially when it came to them putting on their shoes. They used to always ask me, mommy, is this the right foot? And I would be like, if you I explained it to them in a way, but I guess it didn't click because, again, I'm not Lorena's teacher, right? And so they stopped asking me for a while, and then he told me, hey, this is how I've taught them to like do it in case they come and ask you. This is how I've taught them to figure it out every time, so they don't have to keep going to you every time asking you if this is right. And I was like, why didn't I think of that? They have not asked me one time. He came and asked me, and I was like, what did your dad teach you? And he was like, oh, that's right. And then he went and did it. They stopped asking me. And then even like the way he showed it to them, I was so upset. I was like, why didn't I think of that? And it's just so certain things, especially if it involves like teaching, I'm not the parent for that. He taught them both how to read, and so when they want to read or whatever, they don't really come to me. I'm not the go-to parent for like teaching folks how to do stuff in books, like how to read, how to write, how to do math. That's not me. That's old dad. So if he's reading a book and he gets stuck somewhere, you'll see like he won't even come to me. He'll be roaming the house looking for dad. And I'll be like, oh, he's not home. And then I'm like, what do you need? And he'll be like, what is this word? You know, and then I'll help him with it. But he doesn't come to me for stuff like that because, you know, that's how it's set up. And even with like bedtime, if I say, hey, go to bedtime, they're not going to be screaming, where's mommy? Because we both do bedtime. Like he does bedtime as much as he can because he's mostly at the house, but he does bedtime as much as he can. So we've set it up in a way where it's not always, I want mommy to do bedtime, I want mommy to do prayer, I want mommy to do reading. Like it's not always a me thing in that particular situation. But that took a minute. It took a minute to get there. So I'm just saying, gentlemen and ladies, there are things that we need to do to make sure that it is fair across the board so that one parent is not like emotionally overwhelmed all the time because they can't get a break because children are like looking for them every second of every minute that they are together. Anyways, that is all I have to say on this matter. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. But until then, I hope to see you in the comment section. Bye.